Oliver, would you mind telling me what those 2 points are?
Negative 311 and 418.
And which page is it on?
258.
All right. And so what we're being told is these 2 points are on a parabola. Negative 311. Oh. Negative 311, 418. Okay. And we are asked to find the equation for it. Now, remember we called the A the acceleration constant? And if you have a negative, so if you give me a regular parabola, everyone, give me your parent function. What if A is negative? If it's negative x squared, boom, right? It's an upside down parabola. Great. Okay, just checking in. So what we need to do is figure out, is this parabola like this? Or is this parabola like this? That feels a bit better, right? But let's see. And so I need to find an equation for this parabola. Feels a bit daunting. However, let's go back to the first unit that you did in grade 10 math, which is called linear systems, where you had a system of equations. Y equals x plus 1, 3y minus 2x equals 5. Could you find the POI, the point of intersection? Right? We did substitution or elimination. Who was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Miss Lai. Okay, that was a while ago. So if you're like, no idea, then go and review it this weekend because it's going to be on the exam, right? So we need to find the point of intersection. Well, here we're kind of, we're not finding the point of intersection, but the connection to this is I have 2 equations, and how many unknowns do I have here? I have a y and I have an x. An unknown is something we don't know the value for, like a variable. So if I want to solve for 2 variables, I need to have 2 equations. If I want to solve for 3 variables, show me with your hands, how many equations do I need? That's right. So if I had an x plus y plus z, did he show you one of those? No, you would need 3 equations. Now, what can I do with this? Well, if I have a point, this is my x, this is my y. So how would I sub this into this equation? Instead of y, I would write 11 equals a. Instead of x, I would write negative 3. Okay, then I'm going to do the math. 9a plus k. For the other point, I've got my x and the y. I'm going to do the same thing. Y is 18. X is 4. So now I have 18 equals 16a plus k. Watch this, folks. I've got equation 1, equation 2. Can I solve for a and k? Because it looks like a linear equation. So I am going to take equation 2 and isolate the k. So I'm going to get 18 minus 16a, right? I just rearranged it. And then I'm going to sub equation 2 into equation 1. So I get 11 minus 9 times, 11 equals 9a plus whatever k is. So this whole thing goes in. 18 minus 16a. With this equation, how many different variables do I have? Show me with your fingers. Can I solve for it? Yeah. So bring the 18 to the other side. I have 11 minus 18. On this side, I have 9a minus 16a. So this is going to be negative 7. This is going to be negative 7a. Divide both sides by negative 7. What is a equal to? 1. Can I find the k now? Yeah, you can, Miss Sly, because you took equation 2 and you rewrote it as k equals 18a, 18 minus 16a. So why don't I sub in the a value? So I get k equals 18. 16 times 1 is 16. And so k equals 2. So I found the a, I found the k. I'm not done. I was asked to find the equation. Therefore, my equation is y equals a1 x squared plus 2. My a and my k. So that might have been a bit confusing. I'm making a video so you can rewatch it. Okay. And I'll tell you, in grade 11, there's often thinking inquiry questions where you have to create 2 equations and solve for 2 unknowns. It's just a really good strategy to have in your pocket. Now, let's graph this. Show me a parent parabola. Show me what this equation is going to look like. Right? We're going up by 2. That's it. So how do I sketch? Well, this is my 2, and I'm going to show the parabola opens up. Folks, is it okay if my parabola looks like this? Or am I going to lose communication marks? Gabriel, why am I losing communication marks?
There are no arrows.
Thank you. And what do the arrows say? What do they communicate?
Let the parabola keep going.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. If you don't put the arrows, you're saying, oh, the parabola is more like a line segment, like a parabola segment. It stops here, right? That's not the case. We have no restriction. If we had restrictions, it would stop. And next year, you will take a parabola and you will say, oh, you got to stop right here. But we're not doing that. Okay? Excellent.